Okay. All right. Hello. Hi guys. Sorry about that. I was printing out something and had to do a couple of other things, but we're here. We're here. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We do almost every single Phillies game. We do the Sixers. We just finished up their season. We don't talk about them right now because it's been pretty tragic with them. But yeah, so we do Sixers, we do Phillies, we do Flyers, we do Patriots. We do all that type of content. So if you guys are brand new to my channel, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon as well. We've been doing this for 5 months. We just reached 400 subscribers not too long ago. It was actually a couple of nights ago. And I really love you guys so much. And I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have given me. And yeah, so let's see what you guys have to say. Okay, so here we are. Gabe Venuto has his popcorn out. What's up, Gabe? What's up, Larry? What is up, HD? Oh man, I love you all so much for coming on here. You guys are the best. Phillies, man. Okay, last night was not a good performance. They lost 6-3. They couldn't get timely hits. The pitching was not so good by Zack Wheeler. The one thing that Rob Thomson said is that he, there was a lot of soft hits, but that seems to be like the main thing that's been going on this season. Even though there were 2 big hits, one by Pavin Smith, who had a big home run off of him, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. as well. Star Wars, I forgot to mention Star Wars. I knew there was somebody else I was forgetting. I knew it. Larry, thank you for clarifying that. Star Wars, thank you for coming on here as always. You've been here from day one. And I appreciate that. I got to give everybody credit where credit's due, man. That's what I got to do. But last night was bad, but tonight hopefully is a different story. And the main thing about tonight that I noticed when I looked at the starting lineup is that Alec Bohm is not playing, and Brandon Marsh was actually a very late scratch, according to Corey Seidman. He had a right shoulder inflammation, and he is now day-to-day. So Matt Strahm is going to be starting for a couple of innings, and then the Phillies are going to have their new pitcher, who they just picked up, go out there for another couple of innings of work. Hopefully he can try to have a really good outing. But, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how things pan out. Dylan Covey. Dylan Covey's going to be pitching, probably after like the second inning or so. So it's going to be a bullpen game, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, Yeah, they just picked up a new player. He's yeah, I mean, hopefully he's okay. But played in China last year. That's the thing, and he was actually picked up by the Dodgers. The Dodgers then let him go, and then the Phillies picked him up. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. It'll be very interesting. Phillies coming into today, they're 22 and 25 on the season, and the Diamondbacks are 28 and 20. All right, so starting lineups are out. Ketel Marte will be leading things off for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's over at second base. Emmanuel Rivera, who did not start yesterday, is over at third. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is out in left field. He's hitting third. Christian Walker batting cleanup over at first base. And Corbin Carroll, who's hitting fifth, is out in right field. Evan Longoria is going to be the DH for today's game. Marino is going to be behind the plate. Gabriel Marino, that is. And Dominic Fletcher, not David Fletcher. Dominic Fletcher's out there in center field, and he's hitting eighth. And Geraldo Perdomo is the shortstop batting ninth. So Matt Strahm is on the bump for the Phillies today. He probably will pitch a couple of innings or so. He's won 33 innings this season. He has a 2.73 ERA, along with 47 strikeouts and 10 walks issued. Let's take a quick sip of water. Nice. That felt good. Okay, so we are just getting ready to get underway. Here's the first pitch. It's a swing and a miss. And Ketel Marte at his bat hit JT Realmuto's helmet. So Marte batting on the right side. Diamondbacks wearing their dark red top uniforms along with the white letters and the black numbers on the back. Along with their grayish pants. The 0-1 is fouled off. Clemens and Guthrie, Phillies daycare. Yeah, I know. All right, no balls, 2 strikes. Strahm, the left-handed pitcher, on the bump for the Phillies. In case you guys are brand new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 0-2 pitch laid off by, oh, man. Home plate umpire says that he went around. And Marte is down on strikes. Oh, man. I did not think that he went there, but I guess he did. I guess he did. All right. Here we go. Quinn Wolcott is behind the plate. He is the home plate umpire. We'll get to the rest of the crew chief in just a few moments, as the first pitch was on the outside corner for a called strike. So it's no balls, 1 strike to Rivera, Emmanuel Rivera. And the pitch, ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. And that'll be a 1-out single by Emmanuel Rivera. Here we go. I can't wait for Houston Astros to play. What, against the Phillies? Against the Phillies, or just like the Houston Astros to play tonight? Because I was going to say that they did play the Phillies like a couple of weeks ago. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. comes up to the plate. Jason, thanks for coming on here as always, dude. Appreciate it. First pitch. Inside for a ball. No hitter is gone. Perfect game is gone too. I know. 1 ball, no strikes. Matt Strahm with his blue glove. The 1-0. It's taken right down Broad Street for a called strike. So we got a runner over at first base. That's Emmanuel Rivera. Up at the plate is Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who went 4 for 4 last night, and he had 2 singles, a double, and a home run. And has been hitting really well on the season with a .321 batting average. 1-1, ground ball back up the middle. Trey Turner fields on the hop, flips over to second base. There's 1 to throw over. The first is in time for a 6-4-3 double play, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Phillies coming up to bat as the Diamondbacks have no runs on the board. I think that was actually a pretty good call. I don't really have a lot of like double play calls on here, so I should get that one on there. Okay. I did not do that. I don't know why I didn't write down the crew chief for tonight's game, and I usually do. So today is Tuesday. Okay. Nope. Yeah, today's Tuesday. It was on Monday. Astros are at Milwaukee at 7:40. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so let me write down the crew chief really quickly. So first base, we got Junior Valentine. Second base, we got Adrian Johnson. Okay. Third base is Manny Gonzalez. Manny Gonzalez. Okay. Great. And let's update the scoreboard as well. All right, so that's next. But no one cares. About the Astros? Or about the crew chief? Because sometimes, like, if Angel Hernandez is out there or somebody else, like, you're gonna want to know about that. All right. That's so funny. All right, Bryson Stott will be leading things off for the Phillies. He's batting first. Trey Turner is hitting second. He's the shortstop. Bryce Harper batting third. He's the designated hitter. We'll get to the rest of the lineup in just a few moments. The first pitch by Riley Nelson is inside for a ball. So Riley Nelson has pitched in 9 games this season. It's a 5.48 ERA, 32 strikeouts, only 15 walks allowed as a 1-2 record, and a 5.48 ERA. That's what I figured you meant. 2 balls, no strikes, as the next pitch was inside the Stott. So it's Stott, Turner, Harper, Castellanos, Schwarber, Realmuto, Guthrie, who's out in center field, Cody Clemens hitting 8th over at first, and Edmundo Sosa batting 9th. The pitch, it's on the outside corner for a called strike. 2 balls, no strikes to Bryson Stott. The pitch, it's right at the knees on the inside corner for a called strike again. Stott hitting .289 this season. Nelson gets the signs from Marino. Lines up, and the 2-2. Fouled back on a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. So Riley Nelson is 25 years old. He's from Henderson, Nevada. I wonder how far that way is from Las Vegas, Nevada, because that's where Bryson Stott is from, and he's up at the plate. The 2-2 on the outside corner, right at the knees for a called third strike, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the first. Lots of movement on the fastball. As I mentioned, he has a 5.48 ERA, Riley Nelson, but over the last handful of games, he hasn't really pitched too bad. He went 5 1/3 of an inning his last time out. He did give up 4 walks, but he had 6 strikeouts. Trey Turner up at the plate now for the Phillies. The first pitch is fouled off. Yeah, I was going to get to that quote in just a little bit. I was actually going to do it during his next at-bat. But yes, you're right. So Stott strikes out. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Turner hitting .256 on the season for the Phillies. Did have a hit in last night's game and also got on with a walk, but the struggles have been continuing. The 0-2. Line drive over to right field, and it's hooked foul. Yeah, maybe now's the time to get over to it. We'll save it for the next time. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Nelson gets set, lines up the 0-2. Outside for a ball. So Quinn Wolcott's behind the plate. This is the crew chief. We got Junior Valentin over at first base, Adrian Johnson over at second, and the third base umpire is Manny Gonzalez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch by Nelson. It's outside, way outside and low, nowhere near the strike zone, 97 miles per hour. Phillies will face Zach Gallen tomorrow. And, of course, we'll talk about it more as the game goes later on tonight. But Gallen has been Cy Young worthy so far. 2-2. Lined foul right over towards the tarp at third base. So the defensive lineup for tonight for the Diamondbacks, they have Marino behind the plate. On the bump, as always, is Randy Nelson. We'll get to the infield in just a couple of seconds after this pitch. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2. Ground ball over to third base, gobbled up. And the throw over to first by Emmanuel Rivera is in plenty of time for out number 2. So over at first base is Christian Walker. The second baseman for tonight's game is Ketel Marte. Third baseman, as we just mentioned, is Emmanuel Rivera. And over at shortstop is Pedromo. Here's Bryce Harper up at the plate. He's hitting .313 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch. It's outside and high for a ball. So Geraldo Pedromo's over at shortstop. Out in left field is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In center field, Dominic Fletcher is over there, and Corbin Carroll is out in right field. The 1-0. It's down low for ball 2. What is your favorite Phillies moment of all time? Oh, man, that's tough. Man, Austin firing the questions. I love it. I'll get to it in a few seconds. I love it. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. There's a fly ball ripped out to center field. It's not too deep, and on the run, making the catch is Dominic Fletcher for out number 3. Here on Bark in the Park night, as we go to the top of the second inning, a 1-2-3 inning by Randy Nelson, and we are scoreless at the bank. Okay. This team does not know how to hit. Another MLB game where no one knows where the strike zone is. I get it. I know it's just 1 inning, but I understand the frustration. I get it. Oh, man, I know. I get it. Austin, let's go back to your question. First of all, if you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Go follow JJ on all the socials as well. The link to the LINKTREE is listed down below. Yes, so please make sure you do that. Okay, my favorite Phillies all-time moment. This is tough. I loved the walk-off base hit that Jimmy Rollins had when I watched that in real time off of Jonathan Broxton. That was really freaking cool. That has to go down as one of my favorite moments. I also loved the game where the Phillies were playing against the Mets, and Jason Worth stole second base, stole third base, and started that big rally. That was really cool. Doggies at the bank, awesome. Oh, dude, it's great. But yeah, so I would say that those were my 2 favorite Phillies moments. I want to hear from you guys, though. What are your favorite Phillies moments? This is a good time to talk about it. And if you just subscribed to my channel, don't forget to shout yourself out. That was actually perfect timing because I saw that we just got another subscriber. So don't forget to shout yourself out. Tell me who you are, and I'll give you a shout out. Bryce Harper, the swing of his life. Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, no, you're right. I gotta put those moments up there now too. I was thinking of my childhood, but now you're right. Bryce Harper, the swing of his life is up there now. And also Kyle Schwarber's moonshot last year was good, and Rhys Hoskins with the bat slam. That bat slam was awesome. Those might take over my top 3 moments, actually. You're so right. All right, Christian Walker up at the plate. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Walker is hitting .259 on the season. He's actually from New Jersey. Not from that. Not that far from me. Quinn Wolcott behind the plate, telling both teams that we can play on. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch by Strahm. It's popped up towards shallow right field. Stott says he has it and calls off the first baseman, Cody Clemens, and he makes the catch. There we go. 1980 Game 5 versus Astros. Manny Trio relay throw to nail runner at the plate. That's a good one. I wasn't alive for that, but no, that's a really good moment. It's a very good one. Bryce Harper's swing of his life. That was awesome. First pitch to Corbin Carroll was taken right at the knees for a called strike. Carroll last night went 0 for 4, but he's in .275 this season, has 7 home runs and 16 RBI. He's been one of the best rookies in all of baseball. The 0-1 swing and a miss. A slider at 84 miles per hour. That was low and out of the zone. So Strahm already has 13 pitches. It's no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, man, that slider was absolutely filthy. It was way down low and outside, but Strahm had a lot of movement on that pitch. Oh, man. That thing just disappeared like it was a magic trick. So Walker just popped out over to second base. Corbin Carroll struck out. Here's Evan Longoria, the former Tampa Bay Ray who faced the Phillies back in 2008. I guess him and David Price are the only active players, right? Like from both teams. I guess. Cole Hamels retired. The 1-0 inside for ball 1. The sweeper is gnarly. Glad they're finally putting it out. Yeah, man. That was nice. They finally called it something better than a breaking curve. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. The 2-0. It's a change-up that was over the middle of the plate, taken for a called strike. Longoria also spent some time with the Giants. He has a .210 batting average on the season. He is DHing in tonight's game. The pitch, lined foul right over towards the tarp and fielded by the ball girl. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. There's the first base coach, Dave McKay, and the third base coach for the Diamondbacks is Tony Peregia. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matt Strahm has faced Longoria a lot. 2-2. It's fouled back towards the screen. Strahm does have crazy movement tonight. Looks good. 19 pitches by Strahm so far on this beautiful night in Citizens Bank Park. Longoria is batting on the right side wearing his pink batting gloves. They look really cool. 2-2. Line drive out to right center field. This is going to split the gap and hit the out-of-town scoreboard. It goes all the way off the wall. Guthrie plays it on a couple of hops. Longoria is going to go into second base. The throw was cut off by Bryson Stott, and Longoria gets on with a 2-out opposite field double. The pitch was hanging right over the middle of the plate, and Longoria went the opposite way and was able to get a big double. And now Caleb Cotham is making the phone call to the bullpen to get somebody warmed up already. So that is the Diamondbacks' second hit tonight. Here's Marino, and he'll lay off the first pitch. Dylan Covey warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies. He was added to the roster couple of days ago, and they transferred Derek Hall to the 60-day injured list. The 1-0. It's taken inside for ball 2. Marino hitting 301 on the season. He's been really good defensively and has been hitting the ball very sharply as well for the Diamondbacks. 2 balls, no strikes. Longoria leads off the pitch. A sinking fastball at 93 miles per hour taken right down Broad Street. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. We're scoreless at the bank so far as we are approaching the 7 o'clock hour. The 2-1. Just a little bit inside and high for a ball. Why is Marsh even off? Marsh is off because he has shoulder inflammation in his right shoulder. You probably weren't here when I said that, but yes, that's why he's off today. 3-1. There's a fly ball out to deep left field. This one's going to carry. It's going to go back to the warning track to the wall, and it'll find the seats. And there's a 2-run home run by Gabriel Marino. Oh, man. That's his second home run on the season. It was a pitch that was right down the middle. It went about 417 feet. And the Diamondbacks have a 2-0 lead as Longoria comes in to score. And Marino gets the Diamondbacks a 2-run home run. And that pitch was just a old-fashioned fastball or meatball down the middle of the plate. And give that type of thing up, and anybody's going to jump on that pitch. Dominic Fletcher comes up, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Dominic Fletcher, another really good hitter on this Arizona Diamondbacks team, hitting .338. He has 13 RBI, 2 homers, and he's slugging at .521. He lines that one down the left field line, and it will hit the net. Good play by the ball girl to play that one on a hop. So Gabriel Marino hits a 2-run home run, and the bases are empty again. Phillies down 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. In the top of the second, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. But Gabriel Marino gives the Diamondbacks a 2-0 lead, and we go to the bottom of the second inning, and most likely that's going to be it for Matt Strahm. 3 hits allowed, 2 runs as well. Castellanos will lead things off when the Phillies return. So Fletcher struck out. Okay. Rise and Rhino, thanks for coming on here. And dude, of course I had to comment on yours, man. You've been putting out some awesome content. If you guys are brand new to my channel, okay, I just want to introduce myself really quickly because I haven't really gave myself a proper introduction. So, first of all, hello. Nice to meet you guys. That sounded a little bit awkward. Don't get creeped out by that. I hope that didn't come off creepy. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Oh, my gosh. If you guys are brand new to my channel, okay, we call Phillies games. We just wrapped up the Sixers season as well for basketball. We do Flyers hockey and Patriots football as well. So if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe as well, hit the bell icon. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I've been calling games on here for the past 5 months. I interned at NFL Films. I graduated from Rowan University last year, and I've gotten some really cool experience calling minor league baseball and NBA G League basketball. So, yes, that is what we do on here. How many people we got on here? Just out of curiosity. We got 24 people. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, 24 people, and you guys are probably not all subscribed to my channel. What are you guys waiting for, man? Come on and subscribe. You should definitely do that for sure. I love you all so much, and I'm just really proud of the work that we continue to put in from day one all the way to now. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. Hit that like button. Yep, you got to hit the like button, man. Smash it and sub it up. Sub it up or I got to suck it up. I know, it's crazy. We're almost at 500. First pitch to Castellanos is taken just a little bit outside for a ball. All right, so Dylan Covey is warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies, and he will go out there to pitch the third. The 1-0 pitch, down low and outside for ball 2 to Castellanos. So Nick is hitting .295 on the season. He has 5 homers and 26 RBI. And along with the .340 on-base percentage, the 2-0. It's taken just, oh man, it looked like it was in the strike zone, but not according to Quinn Wolcott, as it's a 3-0 count. Riley Nelson on the bump for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch taken right down the pipe for a called strike. That rhymes. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck for the Phillies. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the pitch. Sorry about that. 96 miles per hour. So what was a 3-0 count is now a full count, as Nelson has worked his way back into the count. Big pitch coming up. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field towards foul territory. Carroll on the run. He's in foul territory and makes the catch as his hat comes flying off. And there's one gone. Nice play by Corbin Carroll. He had to run a pretty good ways just to get over there to make the catch. And his hat came flying off and was just able to make it right by the little fence towards the right field side. You know, the Arizona Diamondbacks actually have the 5th youngest average age of roster. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber is taken outside and high for a ball. So Castellanos fouled out to right field. Schwarber will take that pitch inside for ball 2. Schwarber homered in last night's game. And that thing got right on out of here. And hopefully he's been trying to catch a little bit of momentum, and hopefully that'll be a good thing for the Phillies. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. We're getting beat by children. Oh my gosh, HD. You're funny. You're funny. 2-1. Fouled back, and that pitch was up high, and Schwarber swung at it anyways. 26 pitches by Riley Nelson so far. JT waits on deck. Realmuto hitting 6th in the lineup tonight. Nelson gets the signs from Marino. The pitch laid off by Schwarber. I know, that's funny. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the second. Phillies down 2-0. The pitch. It's a little dribbler, and even Quinn Wolcott was looking at the baseball and finally went foul behind the plate. And JT's sharing some laughs with Kyle Schwarber, and what just happened. Schwarber does call for time now. Everybody was like looking for the baseball, like where did it go? And ended up being foul. Another payoff pitch coming right up by Nelson. Here it is, the pitch. Swinging a line drive over to right field, and it's caught right on the line to Corbin Carroll for out number 2. Well, he hit it hard, and the exit velocity was there. It was at 111 miles per hour, but just could not get it to go in the right area. And JT will come up to the plate now. He's 0 for 14 on this homestand. The last time he got a hit, he was actually on a 10-game hitting streak for the Phillies before the Cubs series. Pitch. It's taken right down the middle for a called strike. 30 pitches by Nelson so far. JT hitting .276 on the season. The 0-1. That's lined foul down the right field line, and it will find the seats. Torey Lovullo, the manager for the Arizona Diamondbacks, shown right there in the dugout. And the pitch. It's taken down low. Can't find a pronunciation, but I think it's Riney, as in Rhine. Okay. Not like Riney Sandberg? Okay. 1-2. Served out to center field, and they'll drop in for a base hit. And JT gets on with a 2-out single. And the Phillies have their first hit of the day. I thought I heard Greg pronounce it as Riney, so that's why I said it like that. But let's see. All right, JT takes the lead off at first. Here is Cody Clements. Pitch. It's taken down low. JT decides to hold and not go anywhere, and Marino did a good job of keeping that one out in front of him. Cody has 4 homers on the season. He homered a couple of days ago. And 8 RBIs, along with a .245 batting average. The 1-0. It's taken right at the knees for a called strike. See what they have to say over here. A ball, 1 strike. Pitch. You're right. It's Ryan Nelson. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes as the pitch was taken at the knees. You were right. Greg Murphy probably should have said it wrong, but nope, you were right. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The pitch to Clements. It's hooked foul, and that'll find the seats. So Ryan Nelson is on the bump. He's thrown 37 pitches so far today. Phillies trail 2-0 in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. JT over at first base. Sun is still shining at Citizens Bank Park. The 1-2 pitch outside for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Pitch fouled back once again. So 39 pitches by Nelson. Clemens putting up a pretty good fight in this at-bat for sure. He's been doing a very nice job. The 2-2. Fly ball out towards left center field. That's going back to the warning track to the wall. And it just bounces off the top of the Xfinity sign. Rounding third base and coming in to score is JT. And it's now a 2-1 game as Cody Clements gets on with an opposite field RBI double. The throw was cut off over at third base by Emmanuel Rivera. And JT did a good job at hustling and rounding third base and scoring all the way from first. Pitch right down the middle. I think that the wind really carried that thing, and Clemens has been showing off his power. That almost got on out of here. And there is a RBI double by Cody Clements. Wow. Phillies down 2-1. And they will have a mound visit as the pitching coach, Matt Strahm, is coming out there to talk to his pitcher. All right. Wait, okay. We'll have to figure that out later. Edmundo Sosa comes up to the plate now for the Phillies. It's 2-1, tying run over at second base. Go ahead run up at the plate in the bottom of the second. Dbacks scored 2 in the top half of the second. Phillies have already scored 1. The first pitch to Sosa is popped up towards the first base side in foul territory. Walker gets underneath it, tracks it down. He'll make the catch for out number 3. The Phillies are able to get a run back, though, on the RBI opposite field double by Cody Clemens. They now trail 2-1 as we go to the top of the 3rd against the Diamondbacks. All right, I will be right back in just 1 second.